sorted. Alright. Just double checking. Okay, game loads. Perfect. Alright. We have 2 more origins to get. So that means we have... Where are you right now? Okay. We've got 2 of these, so this will make 1 of these, so we need 6, so we need 5 more of these, which means we would need... Oh, we'll need a lot is the point.
When the sun's out,
Might be able to do it.
sunlight.
And thankfully, all the quests are in Mondstadt. So that means for at least one of the quests, I just have to run over and run back. Which I'm probably going to do, because the timer takes forever. Well, as for any rants I forgot to say, I saw that Nintendo was taking down a lot of music videos, like, really aggressively. I understand that it's their IP and they can enforce it out as they like, but good lord, calm it a little bit. Like, how exactly do they think people listen to music? I think is a good question I've seen, because it just seems like it's like, oh, we want you to listen to music via playing the games. And it's like, so is it about ownership of the game that's the issue? Do you just want people not to listen to the music if they haven't owned it before?
Nice and spicy. Let's light
Well,
it up.
you could technically do that.
Everybody stand back.
Well, how would they do that? Because there's... Well, no, they could just put it on Spotify if they really wanted it. They could host the music on a Nintendo channel and, you know, have ads running if they really wanted to make more money.
Time for your arraignment.
But then that raises the question, because there's recently a website which is hosting Diamond and Pearl music, like the original music, and it's official from Nintendo, or at least Game Freak, and I'm just like, so what's the issue with? Hold on, why do I have a text? Oh, I just saw a text on my phone. Let me go quickly check that out. What is it saying? It is... a text that won't load up. Alright. Good to know. Alright, so we can go over here. And this should be... the quest for the blind girl in Mondstadt. But yeah, I have no idea what the hell is going on with Nintendo. Again, I get it's their IP, they can do as they please. But it's also like, sometimes it's better not than to do. Just kind of strange. Like, you can go on YouTube, look at any music, and it's a great time. And yet, this is apparently where they just take down Nintendo music upon Nintendo music. Again, Nintendo lawyers can be scary. So they can be scary, and yeah, you don't want to mess with them. Also, I'm not going to teleport, because I want to guarantee that we actually make it there, and then back, and then go to the boss, and it's actually spawned. Because spawn... Okay, we're not going to save you. Yeah, no, we're doing long distance love. I need to do that story quest. I'm probably going to do that story quest after the daily stuff. Oh. Oh wait, there were different kinds of birds there. It wasn't just pigeons. Okay, that's interesting. I actually have never seen that red bird before. So that is completely new. Oh, so I should probably get touch of my phone. Although my phone is very, very low on battery. There you go. Go on this, go on this. Cool, lovely, great. What else did I hear? Apparently Ofcom is getting involved with internet content. If you don't want to Ofcom, it's basically something to do with TV, where they regulate that. So you can't have people swearing all the time, and you can't have like obscene or horrible content. But at the same time, it's not TV; it's the internet they're trying to regulate, and it's none their business. So I have no idea how they're going to get away with that. Although I don't think they're going to get away with that. Because, come on. It's like... It's mainly because they don't want people saying certain things or being mean to each other. And it's like... sorry, does that mean that if I play a League of Legends game, someone flames at me, do I immediately get... does the game automatically get muted because someone said a mean thing? Or someone... Or do I get banned because I saw a mean thing? Like, how does this exactly work? Or does it not work for that kind of stuff? Because services not in the UK can't be regulated by the UK. That's not how that works, so I have no idea what they're planning. Yep, best wishes. Dandelion seeds. Do we actually get Oh yeah, we actually get dandelion seeds. Right, I forget each quest does give you technically different things. But usually it is the same things again and again and again. Also, let me just go through Chongyun's equipment, because I should be able to level him up a little bit. Can I not? Because we did gain a couple of things. Energy recharge. Lame. What? We got that one. You know, because we didn't really get much. But we have a lot to go through. Because we have Barbara Ela, who could probably do with... Wait, what do you have on right now? Elemental recharge, more HP, more elemental mastery, more defense. Well, this one gives attack. Ha, yeah, we're putting that on you right away. Because I'm not going to miss out on that. And we gain more attack. Okay, let's drop that for now. We've got the cup. Do I have any cups? No, I do not. Alright. Back to Chongyun. You've got this, which gives you attack. But there's nothing else that gives attack, really. This gives flat attack, but you're maxed. This gives health, which we don't really need. This gives attack. Actually, let me check the actual helmets we got. Okay. None we can replace. Also, I've been going through all my craft essence in Fate Grand Order, and good lord, there is so... I apparently have been getting so many craft essences, I can max out a couple of full version cards occasionally, and it's like, why can I do that? Why does it give me so many 5-star cards? That's a little ridiculous. Which is funny, because I know people who have the exact opposite issue, where they can't get enough craft essences, and it's like, I guess it's, would you rather have a lot of characters, but they're all generally weak, or would you rather have a lot of strength, but not a lot of options? And it's like, I would like a lot of choice, and not have a lot of strength behind it, because you're going to get a lot of strength anyway. Oh, and we're maxed. Nearly. Okay, 40%. This gives Attack, defense, hydro damage. Defense, geo damage. Gives attack, crit damage. This gives attack with defense. Yeah, let's do defense. I don't want to get rid of that. I'll get rid of the generics first. Ooh, top conductor's hat. Yeah, we'll get rid of this. And we'll leave it at that for now. So Chongyun, 1,600. Not too shabby. Still gonna be higher. Yeah, we're just gonna completely walk around you. Not getting involved with you. Okay. Okay, it's surely been long enough. Oh wow, battery is like draining on my phone. Good lord. Let's quickly get that charged up. Because I need to wake up tomorrow morning. Because if I don't wake up in the morning, I'm kind of fricked.
Tastes better with salt and pepper or garlic and herbs.
Alright, there you go. But no, these reload times have gotten really strict. I have no idea why they've gotten so strict.
Boba, get them! Huh? Higher, higher, hands on fire! You're toast! Nice and spicy! Huh? Incinerate!
Yeah, I screwed this up really hard.
Everybody stand back!
Yeah, I screwed this up really hard actually.
Breath of the flame! Boba, get them!
I just want to be done with Chongyun. I'm tired of fighting this boss. I should also be fighting the other ice boss. So I just realised that's giving me resources I might actually use. You know, if I ever get Eula. Which, that would mean Eula's whole thing would be really quick. Because we're like, oh, I need to level up Eula. Done, done, done. Alright. Whoa, whoa, what was that? Okay, that shadow was bugging out. Oh, they're all relatively close to one another. Alright. Alright, we'll go to the ice cube. Ice hypostasis. No, it's called the cryostasis, because the hypostasis is the wind one. Or is that in anemostasis? You are the anemo hypostasis, so you must be the cryonemostasis. Yeah. Because the cryostasis is the species, not the actual term for it. Oh no. Yep. Yep. Okay. At least I can handle them with Xingling. Okay. Go over here. Go over here. We can then just crash down.
Nice and spicy! I'm going in! Let's light it up!
Also, I should probably say that I'm actually really enjoying the whole Skyrim survival mode thing. Because I'm still playing it, and it's still really fun. It's especially fun when a really powerful boss. Okay, so there is a side quest in the game where well, there's technically two side quests. There's one where you have to uh bring a dog to its master, which turns out to be a god, and then you go get an axe for the god in question, and then you're given a choice to either kill the dog to get the axe, or you let the dog live for a different item. So I normally kill the dog because like it's the axe. What good is there in keeping the axe around? Oh, sorry, the dog around. It's like, no, if you submit the dog, you get an item which makes you speak better, makes your speech much higher, and it's effectively the voice version of Volsung, which I I managed to get because I had
Get
the
them!
dog with me when I was doing that quest.
Incinerate!
Accidentally.
Eat!
And it's funny, because the boss triggers, but the way I triggered the boss fight, um, the boss didn't have any AI, and it actually just
Time to go!
stood there while I was hitting it. I don't know why it was doing that, it was just kind of funny.
Out of the frying pan and invisible evidence! Boom boom!
But that basically means that,
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up!
I beat the boss, then I went to the dungeon I was supposed to go into, and I went in backwards. And that dog that I mentioned, oh boy, it is a lifesaver, because I'm playing on adept difficulty, and that dog just tanks hits. It can't be killed
Ow!
because it has to live in order for you to kill it. And it's just kind of funny that that works that way. Although other followers like Lydia and Fondle can die, so that's fun. And it's really, really annoying because sometimes Lydia will just walk up in front of an enemy with the dog, and it's like, you just killed yourself
With the
because the
wind.
enemy is like ridiculously powerful. So I'm getting equipment I really should not be getting. Because you're normally supposed to get these equipment roughly around the time you start fighting relatively strong dragons. But then again, I think the game levels up everything accordingly. So everything might just be strong because I'm at adept difficulty and that's the thing causing issues. Although I will say Falmer are like next to impossible to kill. And I don't know why, because I thought they were really weak. I was also thinking that if I wanted to stream another game, I was thinking I might just... I could be tempted just to do a Pokemon Red stream, just to play through the game again, even though it would be original Red, with all the bells and whistles of regular Red. Because, in all honesty, Red is not that difficult a game. Red is... How do I put it? Wrong one. The only way it'd be difficult is if you try to do it in a Nuzlocke. And, I don't do Nuzlocks, because I am really terrible at keeping... so the rule of Nuzlocke is basically... It's one Pokemon per route, so you're heavily restricted on what you can get. Hold on, let me just do equipment. 3, 9... Yeah, so we get 3 of these, so that makes 9. That makes 3 of these, so we get... Okay, getting close. You pick the first Pokemon you encounter in a route, then you have to... What is it? You have to catch that one. If it's, I think you can have dupes claws, so if you keep running into the same Pokemon, you can just keep going to the next encounter. Otherwise, you'd have like 1,000 Bidoof in Platinum or something. Um, if the Pokemon dies, it's gone. I think there are other special rules for Pokemon dying, but I think it's more like, oh, if it, what's it? Well, no, it's just special rules at that point. That's the basic of a Nuzlocke. You catch the first Pokemon in a route. You can only catch one Pokemon per route. If that Pokemon you try to catch dies, you can't catch another Pokemon in the route. If you catch that Pokemon and that Pokemon dies, that Pokemon is gone forever. So, permadeath. Which, it would be nice if there was a mechanic like that. Like, if there was a mod to make Nuzlocking a thing. Like, oh, your Pokemon died, and as soon as you're done with the battle, you kind of go into the what's it? If your Pokemon die, you get a message on screen saying like, uh, XNX Pokemon gave its final breath. It's really not respawned yet. God damn it! And I was really far away too. And then it's like gone from your inventory. Like that kind of mod would be interesting because it would effectively streamline the entire process and make it so people can't cheat. Because it can't be that hard. It would be like I guess it'd be a little memory intensive depending on what you're doing, but it would just be like how many routes there are, how many dungeons, what classifies as a location, I guess. So that could be like every room, or if that could just be every town or every major area. Point is, I think you could mod it. That would be interesting. But I've played Pokemon a lot. That Nuzlocke's, well, the challenge modes I guess would just be interesting, and that's why I think Nuzlocke would be interesting because they're a challenge mode. Really, you haven't respawned yet. Okay, there you are.
Boba, get them! Incinerate! Huh.
There you go. Right, let me just quickly heal.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Why do they never miss?
Oh, I hate it when it does that. Because I'm so far away I can't hit it. Like, I can do that, but I really can't do anything else.
Wrap up the flame. Boom boom.
And that move constantly uses stamina. So I'm just constantly losing charged hits. And now I have to reserve charged hits. Ice attacks do actually work. Sorry, fire attacks do actually work. The issue is that it's not very effective. Wow, okay. That was actually really close.
Time to go.
65,000, good lord. And I don't think we have enough. Not even close. That's sad. I should probably change to a different team now. Because if I get caught in another mono type trap, I'm not going to be too happy. Like, the plus side on having a monotype is that you have one type which is really strong. The downside is, if you run into any other element, you are kind of boned. And technically, it's feasible to beat things with a monotype. It just takes forever and requires a ridiculous amount of resources. Okay, can I get over here? Ooh. Oh right. I don't remember if I mentioned this yesterday or not, but I think last night that's when a new, like, the new champion in League dropped, Renata, and oh boy, that is a scary champion for one very good reason,
Barbados. Goodness.
or multiple reasons, but I'll get into it in a bit.
Take flight.
So one of the abilities she has is a frenzy attack. The frenzy attack is basically a slow-moving wave that as you get closer. Oh, sorry. If you get hit by it, you where are you going? Where are you going? What? What? Why are you? What? Why are you doing that? It's so weird. But when you get hit by the wave, what happens is that you begin attacking your enemies, and then you attack normal monsters or normal units or neutral units, and then you attack Renata's team, then Renata herself. That's the order it goes in. And if she doesn't have any decent scalings on anything, people are just gonna go tank on her, run up to the enemy, frenzy them, and just pray that they all murder each other if they're close together. Like, that's what I'm gonna see happening if she doesn't have any scaling. Like if the enemy team is really far ahead, why would you risk yourself? Why would you make yourself squishy and not just let them kill each other? Unless the ultimate in question has a really high cooldown. Like, a ridiculously high cooldown. I can't see it. I can't see her going AP or AD. Because if she goes AP and she's all about supporting, but she's also a sabotage unit, well then she's going to be sabotaging the enemy team by ulting them. That's going to be what's going to happen. What did I do here actually? Oh, we've done boss punch 10 times, so I can move on to something else. Okay, let's do this. Can we actually max out Chongyun? I really want to max out Chongyun. Please let me max out Chongyun. I don't think so. I think if I need to max out Chongyun, I would need something else. Yeah, we can only get up to 5. Unless... How are you going to do this? I don't have enough dust. Let me check the store. Because I can do it now. I just need enough dust. What's that? Oh, that gives you a bundle. Okay. Oh, I actually just don't have enough. I've used all of it. Okay, alright. I would need to do a wish. I'll do one. We got Masterless Dust. That means we have enough to go into bargains, Stardust Exchange, go down here, boom boom boom. Yep. We go over here, we can go here, we can go here, here. Hey, look at that, we maxed out Chongyun. Oh, we've maxed out your friendship. Okay. And we can hit Ascend, and boom!
With all the secret arts that I have learned, my goal of banishing all evil from the world is finally in view. I will never forget how much you have done for me. Maybe now I even have what it takes to face the flames of my positive energy and see if I can take the heat.
That's interesting. Why does he refer to heat if he's a cryo character? Oh, he also got more strength. That's lovely. All right, so we can do that quest. Navigate. Because I don't want to miss out on this because it's a quest. I don't want to miss out on it. Ugh. And I'm not gonna do the optional stuff. Like, really, you're telling me that one thing was was like a fox mask, and it was a pain to do. All right, Shenhe tours the world. Shenhe tours the world. Actually, I think the only character who speaks with a Southern American dialect is Xinyan. Yeah, she's the only one that speaks that way. Also, if the event of Shenhe's meant everything, she could lift up one of these houses, like literally no problem. In fact, she could lift up multiple of them. Because apparently that's just how strong she is.
Rest assured, all is quiet here in Chinksa village. Chongyun is guarding the outside and I'm guarding the inside. Not a problem in sight.
Because we are the problem.
Good. I've made some progress in my investigation as well.
I can't make a joke here.
Oh? What are you planning? Is it time to strike?
No more chicken nugget jokes. Strike, strike, strike. Count me in.
Let's go! Traveler, Paimon, you are just in time. I looked everywhere and I found some clues regarding the treasure hoarders. Besides wagon tracks, I also came across bits and pieces of fireworks packaging scattered on the road. Following those clues, I was able to finally locate the missing fireworks. But there was no sign of treasure hoarders.
Did they bravely run away?
No, I think they might be just overly careless. I seem to have found the location where they've been stashing all their stolen goods. They must have thought it was well hidden and deemed it unnecessary to post any guards.
Unless they sabotaged it. That watermelon is a cube.
The amount of fireworks they've amassed there is astonishing. Not only did they steal the ones in Chinksa village, but also from other locations too. They've gathered all the stolen goods there. I've asked the Millilith on guard at Chinksa village to report this to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. They will organize a search around that warehouse.
One thing I find interesting is that their eyes and their eyelids don't overlap one another. Their eyes are flat, and their eyelids just curve over.
Now that the Millilith is involved, you don't need to handle this yourself anymore.
That's kind of why they can blink like that, because their eyelids are only moving. Their eyes are completely stationary.
The treasure hoarders are notoriously cunning, and they may even have lookouts. If they notice anything suspicious, they will move the fireworks and our single lead will be lost. You're not really thinking that you can take all of them yourself, are you?
Yes, I can.
No, I am not that reckless. I just want to investigate the case thoroughly.
Fair enough.
Now that I have your help, the idea is feasible. So you really are considering it? Okay, then there's no time to...
And apparently, from what I've seen, the Choose Your Own Legend from Fire Emblem Heroes is finished. And from what it looks like, what was it? Was it Sigurd? Was it Selif or Sigurd? And Tiki Adult won. So I think that means they're going to be the next legendary characters, which I want to see. Tiki's legendary. I really want to see it. And from what I've seen, they've also made a new Robin female unit, and holy hell, like Fire Emblem Heroes is a really interesting game when it comes to its art, because it's not afraid to get a little dicey with its design.
Please hide yourselves.
Well, that's all, Polari. Whoa, balance.
Hey, boss. You think we have enough fireworks now?
Yes, we can successfully do my 12-part play, in which 5 parts require 1 firework a second.
Ha! Are you kidding? This ain't nowhere near enough.
Wow.
But boss, if we want more fireworks, we're gonna have to steal them in the city. Ain't gonna be easy.
You got a point. All right, then we steal those things that make a real loud bang but don't light up real pretty. What do they call them? Ah, yeah, firecrackers. Those'll do the job.
Why do you want them
All
so
we need
badly?
to do is make some real As long as we distract the Millilith, the other hoarders can do their end of the job.
Got it, boss. I gotta hand it to you. We're gonna hit the jackpot this time.
Just a reminder, the reason that usually characters have their face obscured is so you have a harder time associating them as human.
Boss, all our boys are out scouting
It's kind of why
around. Don't you think we
masks,
need a few more
full
to go
face
to
or whatever,
stash?
are just used to be like, oh, you don't know who they are, you don't know if it's a person or not. But usually humans are better at know that someone's a person, even if they're wearing a mask.
Hey, don't worry about it. The Millilith are swamped with lanternite. They won't have time to come out here. All right, move it, boys. Just a few more batches.
Uh-oh. Hey, boss, we got trouble.
Huh? What happened?
The jig is up, boss. The Millilith are coming, and it seems they've already caught our scouts. If one of the boys hadn't set off a firework to warn us, we would have been completely blindsided. Boss, let's run!
But how did the Millilith find out about us? And so quickly, too?
Maybe you should be throwing wrappers on the floor. Littering is also a really bad idea if you're trying to be stealthy.
Fine. Leave the fireworks and let's split. They won't be kept.
It's time to make our move. Ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go! Drop your weapons and surrender immediately.
Ha! Get out of my way! You got a death wish or something? I'll show you! Huh? Wait a second. You're Lady Kuchi. You.
So you do recognize me then. I'll say it one more time. Drop your weapon.
Let me check what this Kaching's like, actually. So weaker than ours. What constellations do you have? 3. So slightly stronger in that regard. Talents-wise, you are slightly stronger. We are really close to this test.
And surrender now.
Kaching. I think the only thing we don't have is her weapon.
All the way out here.
What do we have? Oh, promote. Yeah, we do not have that at all. But she's all about having a lot of health.
All right, hoarders. Looks like the Yuhong wants to play. We'll show you. Get him.
Yeah, that's not exactly gonna happen. We're wrecking you pretty badly.
All right, so you want to do
Whoa.
this the hard way.
Like, they were trying to teleport into position, so like the animation was like all bugged up.
We surrender, Yuhong.
Now, I want some answers. What were you planning to do with the stockpile of fireworks?
My little niece, she needs them, please. She's blind and really needs a lot of fireworks.
We just...
Tell the truth, and I might go easy on you.
Fine. We were gonna smuggle these fireworks into the city and ignite them during the Lantern Rite's opening ceremony. The fireworks are really bright and loud and would definitely raise some havoc. We were gonna rob the city while everyone's distracted by the explosions. But, we didn't seem to have enough fireworks, so...
How many fireworks did you actually need?
Oh? So you mean you had more than one group of thieves stealing fireworks?
Yeah, that's right. Originally, I had all the hoarders out stealing fireworks, but then one of them got caught by the Feiyun Commerce Guild and was arrested. I really didn't get it. Why did the Feiyun Commerce Guild get involved? We were only stealing from the government. No, what I meant is, well, I was worried that the guy who got arrested would rat us out. Who would have guessed we'd end up running into you like that?
Hey, didn't one of you just say that the Millilith were coming too?
Yeah, that's right. I wonder how the Millilith even found out. They somehow captured almost all of them. If someone hadn't alerted us, we would have all been caught.
Well, you did get caught.
Well,
It appears that the Millilith managed to get the captured treasure hoarder to talk. There may still be other treasure hoarders in the area. Traveler, Please escort the treasure hoarders back to Chingsa Village and hand them over to the Millilith station. I'll be there once I am finished inspecting this place.
Understood. Please be careful.
Yes, you too. I'll see you in Chingsa Village.
You know what that means? We're not teleporting, we're just gonna walk. Like, it's a good thing that you don't actually have to escort them, like an escort quest. You just have to go to your destination. God, it'd be a pain if you had to escort them, because they wouldn't be able to follow the roads. You'd have to, well, they wouldn't be able to jump over shortcuts. You'd have to follow an entire path. There we go.
This is the last batch of fireworks that I can get. Please ensure that there will be no further problems.
Don't worry. The Yu Hong will be taking care of this personally. And with us on guard, I assure you it'll be safe.
Yes, indeed. Oh, it appears the traveler has returned.
No, I have not. I'm gone. I never returned. I never did this task.
And with 2 others, no doubt.
They're the thieves.
It's definitely dangerous to infiltrate an enemy area like that. If only I was there to fight alongside
We
you.
fought dragons before. We're
Come
fine.
now. We both know the traveler is most capable. But who would have known we performed such a noble deed? We had arrested the treasure hoarder earlier by mere happenstance.
Yeah, talk about a coincidence.
Also, I know that they're using the traveler in place of he and she, but I guess they is a bit better because they're already talking about the traveler. You don't need to say the traveler.
It seems that justice always finds its
But I
way
guess
into
some
the
people
world.
might find it difficult to,
It is in
you know,
fateful moments that miracles are born.
figure out who they're talking about.
So it was you! You horrible brutes are the ones who stole the
I like how they're
fireworks?
pissing themselves.
Just the sight of you two makes my blood boil.
Please calm down. I doubt they'll be causing any more
Like
trouble now that
one
they're in
one person is
custody.
absolutely ready to
Thank you
flee. The
very
other one's
much,
like,
traveler.
I'm dead.
But may I ask, why has Lady Kuching not returned with you?
Well, you see,
Lady Kuching was worried there'd be more treasure hoarders lurking about. She wanted to conduct a full search of the area.
oh, that was her reasoning, now was it?
Oh, I see. Yes, Lady Kuching is quite thorough. A squad of Millilith came by just now. I believe they were sent by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I also heard that most of the fleeing treasure hoarders have already been apprehended. Hopefully that will be the end of this matter. Anyway, you may leave these treasure hoarders to us. I will escort them back to the city and make sure they stand trial with the others.
We're not going to attack you. Calm down.
And thus, our chapter has finally reached its timely conclusion. I am partial to fireworks myself, but I'm afraid we must also be leaving now.
Huh? Why the hurry to get back to the Feiyun Commerce
Are you also
Guild?
busy these days?
Inevitably, affairs do become busier around festive seasons. But no need to worry. We have many attendants to assist us. And there's always Chongyun, too.
Huh? You mean you're assigning more work to me?
'Tis only my duty as your dearest friend. Work before play, as they say. I'm sure you understand.
I do not.
Oh, alright. I suppose.
As the saying goes, many hands make light work. As long as work is assigned to the right people, everything will proceed without a hitch.
And the saying "too many cooks in the kitchen"
If you ask
ruins
me, I
the
think
soup or
speaking
something.
eloquently is just a guise for assigning work to everybody else.
All right, all right. I shall treat you to a meal after the work is done.
Oh, that's nice.
Farewell, traveler.
By the way, do you know when Lady Kuching will be back?
It's already
traveler?
night.
There are not many fireworks in the second batch that I brought, so I'm worried that we can't.
Hey! Did you hear that explosion? Maybe it was fireworks.
Give Ching's location. And then it turns out she just accidentally set them off. And it's like, oh, Traveler, I accidentally just set them off. What's the matter? It's like, Also, this part of the map was used in the hide and seek event. I really hate the hide and seek event. There you go. Yep, it was accidental.
Oops. What did I do?
Oh, god damn it!
Hey!
I called it!
Uh-huh. What?
We heard an explosion and thought it might be treasure.
I see. Sorry, that's not the case. Sure enough, it seems I accidentally
Yep,
lit the
it was
fuse.
an accident.
Before I
Called
could
it.
react, the fireworks.
So no enemies? Well,
I apologize. I didn't mean to alarm you.
great! The case of the stolen fireworks is otherwise. Those beautiful fireworks would have gone to waste.
That's
By
right.
the way, Kuching, you're the one in charge of the fireworks.
Yes, of course. The best view should be. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten my promise. But first, I have to leave the rest of this to me.
Okay, but
Yes.
I like when it changes camera angles. The rendering takes a while.
I'll
Like,
meet you
it's
when
always
I'm
like a
done.
quick
Now,
split second
Paimon
behind
thinks my Lady
actually the
Ningguang
camera.
is oh yeah, Zhangli said he'd wait.
Which I guess is better than the camera cutting out before it changes views. But yeah, once we've done this quest, I might do a couple of the bounty. Well, I might just do the bounties and call it a day. Because I really wanted to get this out of the way. And there's Yunjin.
Hey, is that who Paimon thinks?
Yeah, it's her.
Yes, you are quite
Yunjin,
right.
got it right.
I shall take your wise words to heart, sir. They will certainly be most helpful in my next performance.
You are welcome, Miss Yun. Your willingness to hear suggestions is indeed impressive. It's no wonder your opera performance has only been getting better.
No, I'm afraid that's not
Two
always
Geo
the
users,
case.
soon to be
Though
free.
I am still young.
Zhangli, we're back.
It's the Geo Trio.
Ah, you've returned.
Hmm? You are also acquaintances?
Yup.
Yes, we sure are.
We met on a couple occasions. He's Rex Lapis, by the way.
Not everyone gets the privilege of meeting someone so knowledgeable and discreet as Mr. Zhangli.
Yeah, good going, Rex Lapis.
You are indeed well connected, traveler.
I mean, is there a person the Traveler doesn't know?
I am flattered, Miss Yun. It is an honor for an ordinary person like myself to have met the Traveler.
Ordinary my arse.
Wow. Did he really just say that?
I wouldn't dare reveal his true identity.
I'm sure you must have matters to discuss. I have an appointment with
I mean, then
Shenhe,
again,
so
Rex
if you'll
Lapis
excuse
doesn't
me,
have his
I'll
gnosis,
take my
so he
leave.
is no better than a regular person.
Very well. Goodbye, Miss Yun.
See you around, Yunjin.
Although
So,
no one notices he
Tell
doesn't
me,
use a vision.
what have you learned from your trip?
We asked around and...
I see. Well, Traveler, what do you make of all their opinions?
I think we can weave them into a story.
Yeah, Paimon already started creating her own story on the way here. The goal is to convince Kuching to rest more with just a simple story, right? If that's the case, then Paimon thinks we think about it. Who doesn't like delicious food? And when it comes to eating, everyone has an opinion. It's the perfect angle for our story.
Simple but deep, like the endless ramen bowl from Persona. Was it Persona? No. Persona 3 didn't have that. Oh god, Persona 3 didn't have like the endless eating challenge.
Paimon knows just what to write. Let's say there's a chef in Liyue who's very talented at cooking.
Yes.
He opens a massive restaurant in Liyue Harbor, and lots of customers come every day, so he's always super busy.
Yes.
Then, well, how should the story go from there?
He's getting overworked, so his performance is dropping.
Ooh, that's good. But wait, didn't we say he's really good at cooking? That would make sense.
Degradation is a thing.
There's no need to jump to the conclusion. Why don't...
More about the chef.
Yes. To gain one's empathy, there must be familiarity. I would like to understand this chef character of ours a little deeper.
Clever.
Paimon didn't think this.
Since you've spoken with others familiar with Kuching, why don't we integrate their thoughts into...
Okay. As one sows, so do they reap. And the joy of reaping is what one yearns for.
Wow, that was clever.
That was quite poetic, Paimon. Bravo.
Oh, now Paimon remembers? Cloud Retainer said that if she spends all her efforts working on a machine with no time to test the outcome, then she'd be like a chef who doesn't get to try their own food. Problems are bound to pop up.
Yes, it is most unwise to put the cart before the horse.
Especially since the horse supposed to lead the cart.
That's exactly what she said. So, let's make that happen to the chef in the story. He's great at...
But there must be a reason why he doesn't partake in...
Right! It's because he's super busy. He receives the customers, he takes the order. That should keep him busy enough. He's so busy every day that he doesn't even have time to take a break, which obviously also means he doesn't have time to eat.
I mean, he would starve to death.
Hey, it's just a story. Besides, it's supposed...
Yes, the chef is unwilling to delegate tasks to others. He's overconfident about his own cooking abilities and tries to accomplish everything on his own.
Paimon already kind of feels sorry for him.
Many hands make light work.
Oh, right! That's what the chef doesn't understand. And there's another saying. Oh, yeah! A rested worker is an efficient worker. That's what Yamfe said.
Basically, this entire event is take a damn break now and then. Good lord.
The chef gets busier and busier to the point where he can't stand up straight anymore, and he has big, dark circles under his eyes. The customers tell him to take a few days off to get some rest, but the chef won't listen.
His judgment is clouded by the chores before him. He is oblivious to mountains in the distance, the bigger picture.
Eventually, the chef falls ill, and his cooking becomes far worse than when he started. The customers can't convince him to rest, and they don't like his cooking anymore. So they stop coming to his restaurant.
The consequences of not getting enough rest are pretty serious.
Rest is always of great importance. Although we may come across various difficulties in our lives, pushing ourselves is never a good modus operandi.
Pushing yourself is good in some cases, not good
The story
constantly.
is quite simple, without embellishment, yet deeply meaningful. If our listener is sensible, then she should quickly grasp the meaning contained within.
It's ka-ching.
You're saying Paimon made a good story?
Yes.
Sincerity can allow one to see clearly, and earnest the Yuhan
Also,
is
I
an
like how,
adroit leader.
to do this entire
I'm certain
thing,
she will understand
you had
the
to go on a
message.
journey. Literally just to say, don't
Given
overwork
that the case
yourself.
involving the treasure hoarders has come to an end, she is inevitably tired. If all goes well, I think your story will be a success.
Hear that? Zhang Li says Paimon's story has what it takes. If
I still
anyone
say
knows a
your
good
emergency
story,
food.
he does.
I can eat you at any time.
Let's go find Kuching.
Although, you wouldn't be able to eat Paimon, that'd be cannibalism. And that's the entire joke. Oh, there you go. Okay. Wait, I just realized. Inazuma doesn't give you any stamina increase. Because
The matter has
you start
finally
off at
come to
100,
an end, but we mustn't lower
and then
our
you
guard.
get
Increase
some more
patrols
in
around
leeway,
Shinse Village and coordinate our
and
people
you
at
get
other
more in
fireworks
Mondstadt.
locations.
Yes, Lady Kuching.
sorry, you get some in Mondstadt, so you get some leeway. Inazuma doesn't give you any, as far as I'm aware.
And by the way, the Ministry has requested the Millilith to increase security along travel routes. How is that proceeding?
It's all been taken care of. However, due to various reasons, there are still some blind spots in the city.
Alright.
Have we drafted a new patrol map? Please, give me a copy and I'll look it over when I have time.
Understood. The patrol map is still being drafted.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me, Lady...
Hi, Kuching. Still working?
Oh, yes. but I thought we'd meet at the Jade Chamber.
You told us to walk around, have a look around.
Yeah, we walked around the city just like you told us to. It's very nice. But it would be even nicer if you could join us. Do you still have work to do?
It's nothing urgent, really, just some trivial matters.
You can leave it to us, Lady Kuching. You've been working hard for a long time, so you should get some rest. If I'm not mistaken, the Traveler is here to remind you to take a break.
That's right. Something so important.
Oh, really? In that
Understood. I'll handle things.
Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, it just teleports us. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Well,
Oh, is this a
here
cutscene?
we are. What was it you wanted to talk about?
We have a story to tell you.
Yeah, we want to tell you a story from this beautiful view. What do you say?
Wait, is this going to be one of those
Alright.
cutscenes?
I'm listening.
So it turns out we just heard some big news in Teyvat. A very talented chef.
Oh, is the chef from Liyue?
No. The chef, he had a restaurant right next to the city gate. He was super efficient, and his cooking was really delicious. So his restaurant had been getting more and more popular. In fact, he became so busy that the worker from the florist next door asked him, "Sir, why don't you find someone to help you in the restaurant?" But the chef brushed the idea aside, saying that he's the only one that can turn top quality ingredients into world-class dishes. No one could help him.
Well, confidence is an essential trait for a good chef. He must be
If you
an
want one more
excellent cook.
analogy, Atlas the Titan holding up the world, but eventually, Atlas will shrug and drop the world because
That's what
he can't
everyone
hold it
was
up
saying.
forever.
But surprisingly, after just 6 months, no one would dine in his restaurant anymore. Shocking, right?
Maybe the
Wrong answer! You tell her, Traveler!
Actually, yeah, the chef did fall ill because he was too stubborn.
Yep, it's because he would keep himself busy every day and try to make the most delicious dishes for all his guests. But he forgot that he's only human and needs time to eat and rest.
Then it turns out Kaching is not human at all. So, oh yeah, I'm an alien. What?
He was so busy that he didn't even have time to eat and couldn't even taste his own cooking. He was unwilling to seek help, even when he's tired, because he thought he's the only one capable of cooking the best dishes. Eventually, the people around him felt like they couldn't help him anyway, so they just left. And because he had forgotten the original taste of his dishes, he was no longer a good chef. In the end, his restaurant had no choice but to close for good.
Oh, I see. He's overly confident, which disappoints the people around him, and he's so impatient that he ends up losing sight of his original purpose.
Yeah.
So, that's...
Yep, that's the whole thing.
So it's not a very good story.
Hey, didn't you just say that Paimon made a great story?
How should I describe it? The story is very simple, and I suppose the ending isn't really surprising.
Huh?
Think before you act and don't overexert yourself. Of course, I understand these concepts in theory, but when tasks come to me personally, it is
It's
easy
as
to
if your
lose sight
judgment
of
is
the
clouded,
bigger...
right?
Yes. Up in the mountains, we can see the mist in the clouds. Out in the ocean, we can see fog on the sea. That's why, from time to time, we need to examine where we are, remove the fog, and feel our heart.
Wouldn't recommend this advice physically. Don't feel your own heart, because you'd be
How do you feel now,
bashing your own chest in.
How do I feel?
Immortal.
Deep down inside, I wish I could slow down time. That way, I could finally take the opportunity to walk around the city, see the people I wish to. Thinking back, I used to be even more impatient. My colleagues would resign after just 3 months of working with me. You're completely right. It's important to know your boundaries. But I am getting better. You can tell, can't you?
Because you're not jumping off right now to do work?
And I did make a promise with you, didn't I? we agreed to enjoy the fireworks show together this year.
So, we are jumping on a rocket right now.
Happy Lantern Rite, Traveler and Paimon. I'm very happy to be here and enjoy this moment together. I've poured all my best effort into this fireworks show. And now that we're here, I sincerely hope you will enjoy it. I feel very fortunate to be right here, enjoying the fireworks, and enjoying the view of Liyue Harbor.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite. And thank you.
Ooh, this is the cutscene. I'm gonna mute myself for this.
Lady Keqing, the item Lady Ningguang prepared for you has arrived.
Traveler, wait here for a moment. Don't go anywhere.
Huh? Must be something important.
Traveler, Paimon? Ningguang had her personal tailor make it for me. Said it's an imported style. Well, do you like it?
Damn.
Wow, it's beautiful!
It's time. Traveler, please enjoy the grand finale of this year's Lantern Rite. The fireworks show.
Isn't it beautiful?
Hey, check you out. Looking pretty fancy.
Only a true treasure catches the eye of Captain Beidou. Seems I've struck gold with this one.
Oh, that was, okay, that was a flirting comment, alright. I will say, who would have thought ever since the game was initially teased, and it was basically
Did you
supposed
see
to be
that?
like Breath of the
Way
Wild
over there,
thing.
a firework that looks just like a pig.
So it does.
And it's come this far. That's really impressive, actually. Very loud.
Hey everyone, time to eat. Food's ready. No better way to celebrate.
So
Dr.
adorable.
Baiju, sorry to trouble you again this year.
No trouble at all.
Lantern Rite. Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite!
That was actually a really good video. I actually really like that. Confirm invitation. I I don't have enough, really. What? Conquest talismans. Oh, I need. How long do I have for this? 9 days. Okay. Event details. Is this where I get all the other tokens? Yeah, this is where I get all the other tokens. Alright, just have to double check everything else. Oh no! I do have to attempt... Okay. Okay, can I actually do the fireworks thing? Because if I could... Yeah, okay, we can attempt these. Oh, there's so much! Oh my god. Increase moderately, and the parameters equality will increase slightly. Fields of curacious efficiency. Okay. So where are we? Okay, so size. And we've got a height. Oh, but this is like soup. Okay. So I want to switch to. Okay, that's too much. Spread. I want to change to slightly. Oh, actually, moderately. So if we go back to spread. Go to size. Go to great. Color. Go to great. Quality rating. Not perfect, but that's fair enough for now. Because it would take forever to get perfect on everything. If we do greatly... Oh, actually... Smelting firepower... Okay. So now if we do moderately... Okay, so we're there. If we do... Then if I do slightly... Then if I do this... If I do moderately... Moderately again... Spread... If I do moderately... If I now do... Greatly? Okay, slightly too much. And if I do rotation... greatly... And... Oh, can I do anything else? No, greatly again. Alright. So we got those two out of the way. That means we should be able to get the rewards. Oh, we got all of them. Alright. Yeah, you don't need to get perfect. You just need to get the basics. So we've got enough of those. If we go to the event shop. Oh, we just get the last one of these. These are all spare stuff. And we have an... Oh, actually. Event shop. 200. Yeah, okay, we've got everything. Alright. So, next time we just have to fight that boss a lot. A lot. A lot. Because I want to get Kaching's outfit. Because we can't get the outfit yet. 46? What'd I do? Ah, okay, so we're basically maxing out this week. Good. Alright, so that's what I'm going to call it. So, so we've already maxed Chongyun. So so that means we're going to be maxing next. Yunjin. Or do I want to do Xinyan? Actually, let me think this through. Alright. Actually, I'll make my decision tomorrow. Because I always change my mind. So anyway, I'm going to call it there for today. Peace.